Can an employee take up a side gig while being a full-time worker at another company? Is this ethical? The sacking of 300 staffers by Wipro for moonlighting for competitors has triggered a massive debate. Wipro chairman Rishad Premji says the employees were fired because they were working for direct competition. So is a side hustle to pursue a passion project okay? What about freelancing? Here is the big debate that's raging through corporate India at the moment.
Mass closures. Homes fine-tuned into office setups. As the global economy sagged, worries of layoffs mounted and in-person supervision diminished. No wonder many employees working remotely shoehorned themselves into a second or even a third job. No hard data on this below-the-radar trend called moonlighting though. But with the pandemic subsiding and the window closing in on work from home, the whip has come cracking on moonlighters, defying company policy. IT services giant Wipro has fired 300 of its employees in recent months, found to be moonlighting for competition.
The reality is that there are people today working for Wipro and working directly for one of our competitors. Right? We've actually discovered 300 people in the last few months who are doing exactly that. To me, it's a complete violation of integrity in its deepest form.
With data security and client confidentiality paramount to their business, several Indian tech companies find side gigs ethically questionable and detriment to the sector.
Moonlighting, it's an ethical issue, right? So, we need to inculcate that ethics and being right. And if you make something like this for short-term gains, in the long term, you will lose out.
Service agreements of a number of technology companies are in fact phrased to discourage their staff taking a secondary employment. Aside from employment contracts, some within the industry take a lenient view of moonlighting but press for greater transparency.
As far as I am concerned, somebody meets the productivity and efficiency norms, and if he wants to make an extra buck, as long as he is not committing a fraud and he is not, doing something which is against the values and the ethics of the company, I have no problem. Frankly, I'm going to probably make it a policy that if you want to do it, sure, but be open about it. Share with us.
For some industry stalwarts, juggling multiple full-time jobs at once is wrong. But making an extra buck in spare time isn't really, till it doesn't breach standards.
Rishad is right. If you work for somebody else during the time you are supposed to be working for your company, that is cheating. But if you work in your free time outside and there are no conditionalities in your employment contract, it's not cheating.
The double lives of white-collar workers, a headache for employers, or a new norm in the digitized world. The jury is still out. Bureau Report, India Today.